Hi, I'm Ben Gardner here with Wisdom's own Adam Collins. We're previewing the first T20I between Australia and Pakistan. Team just can't get off each other in T20 cricket recently.
Yeah, it's unusual for two teams to play each other in consecutive series. And that's what's happening for Australia. They played in two tri-series in T20 cricket, one with England and New Zealand at the start of the year, then with Pakistan and Zimbabwe in Harare in the middle of the year. And that's not by accident. The Australian side have consistently played one T20 at the end of a 50-over series, and the administrators realised that wasn't serving them. They weren't able to gel as a side. We've seen in domestic T20 comps how important it is to build a team over a period of series. So that's exactly what they're trying to do ahead of a World T20 on Australian soil in 2020, a trophy they've been trying to win from the get-go and yet to come close.
Yeah, there's been a lot of turmoil in the Aussie camp recently, but they've stumbled on a bit of continuity and selection in the side. There's sort of the one big name's coming in is Nathan Coulter-Nile, you'd say.
Yeah, it is a big addition. Nathan Coulter-Nile hasn't played for Australia since last year in India in a white ball series. He missed the bulk of last summer through injury. That's been a consistent theme with Coulter-Nile, but make no mistake, they love him. He's big, he swings the ball. They'd love to see him playing all three formats in the fullness of time, but this is a great opportunity for him to enter a fairly consistent Australian bowling lineup. They've been usually going with AJ Tye, who was magnificent in the IPL and also in that series in Harare we mentioned before, and Billy Stanlake, who bowls 150 kilometres an hour and genuinely frightens batsmen from that height. But Coulter-Nile's got in ahead of Kane Richardson, the South Australian, so he has an opportunity to really sort of formalise his place in the side ahead of the home summer.
Yeah, and with the back, Glenn Maxwell a chance to sort of prove some people wrong, I guess.
Every time Glenn Maxwell walks out at the moment, Ben, it's an exercise in trying to prove people wrong. He was overlooked in the test setup recently. He was left out of the one-day international team back in January, but there's no questioning his primacy in T20 cricket. But he joins Aaron Finch, who here at Surrey, he was the player of the T20 Blast this year. He was magnificent against Zimbabwe and Pakistan in the middle of the year, also against New Zealand and England. So Aaron Finch is hitting the ball better than he ever has in his career, also emboldened by the fact that he's now playing Test cricket. As for Darcy Short, what a revelation he's been in 2018 for Australia, from pretty much nowhere in the BBL to one of the most clean hitters in the world.
And from Pakistan's side, no Mo Amir. It's a bit of a shock, is it?
It is, although they did leave him out of the test side to play Australia, so he might be a little bit on the nose, but they're blessed with so much talent, not least the fact that Shadab Khan comes back as their leg spinner. He's got a wonderful record in T20 cricket, which reflects Pakistan more generally. Since the last World T20, they've been invincible. They've lost only a handful of games since that tournament, and quite rightly, they're the best team in the world. So for Australia, they're getting them at a good time.
Yeah, and all for a biscuit.
All for a biscuit. That trophy really is something, Ben. We saw this crazy trophy unveiling before the test matches in Dubai, where they took 3 attempts to take the cover off the trophy, and we thought that was chaotic and that was going to cause plenty of attention. But yes, the biscuit trophy is one we're going to see all through the Twitter and the meme universe for years on end, I suspect.
Yeah, well, I hope the series isn't too unsavoury.
Oh, Ben.